Live at noon, this is 13 News Now.
And good afternoon. Check out these numbers across the Hampton Roads region right now. Yeah, it already feels like over 100 degrees in some places, and it's only lunchtime.
Yeah, we're also looking at the Virginia Beach ocean front there. A little bit of a breeze, but it's really not going to do much for you today. The 5th straight day in the 90s. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us for 13 News Now at noon. I'm Ashley Smith.
And I'm Andre Sr. We hope you're staying indoors and trying to stay at least cool out there, because this number back here is out of control.
107.
Yeah.
You know, almost like deja vu of yesterday. We're actually even a little bit hotter. Yesterday at noon, we were feeling like 105, feeling like 107 now. Air temperature of 94. Yeah, deja vu of yesterday, because we're going to be going right back to where we ended up. 99 was our high yesterday, and that's the forecast again for today. Heat advisory up for the entire region until 8 o'clock tonight. And that's for those heat index values that we're already seeing within the lunch hour to go from 105 to as high as 110, maybe even higher than that. Air temperatures right now, 91 Surrey, 92 Newport News, 88 in Franklin as we go to Williamsburg at 95, 90 at the beach, and 88 in Moyock. On top of that, we have extreme levels of humidity approaching that 80-degree mark in our dew points, and that just pushes that heat index value way up there. It feels like 105 in Smithfield, 104 in Melfa. Up towards Williamsburg, 107, 105 in Hampton. Out the door in Gatesville, you're running into air that feels like 106. Now, we still have several more hours before we reach the peak of the daytime heating, which is around 3 to 4 o'clock. So that's going to push us even higher with that heat index value up to 106 to 108 or even 110. We'll talk more about that when the heat breaks, because it's soon, coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Tim, thank you for that. Well, now we move to this. New at noon, Virginia's Attorney General's office is taking a Hampton Roads company to court.
Yeah, a newly filed lawsuit alleges see-through windows of defrauding customers in our region. And Stephen Graves is here to explain. Stephen.
Yeah, that's right, guys. In commercials, see-through windows prides itself on delivering. While Attorney General Mark Herring says that's not the case today. He says it's proof of work to make sure things are right for at least a dozen customers his office knows of so far who claim to be defrauded. Now, this is the lawsuit filed in Virginia Beach Circuit Court. It's against the president of the Virginia Beach-based company that advertises windows and installation. The suit alleges in 2016 customers had trouble reaching the company. Also, that dates of installation or repairs were promised, but that neglect from the company meant they never got it done. The suit seeks to get back tens of thousands of dollars for customers.
And we're going to pursue it, do as much as we possibly can to get the money back. And we're doing it on behalf of everyone who's been taken advantage of. So this is a way that our office can really bring resources to bear where a single individual might not be able to do that.
And Herring says these cases can be widespread. So far, about 16 customers have called his office with complaints. He urges others who claim to be victims to do the same. Now, 13 News Now tried to get in contact with See-Through Windows, but we were unsuccessful. Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
All right, Stephen, thank you. Well, a driver hit a man on a bike this morning in Newport News. This happened after 7 a.m. at the intersection of Main Street and River Road. That's right by Hilton Elementary. The cyclist has minor injuries to his chest. Medics took him to the hospital. The woman driving the vehicle was not hurt. Officers are still investigating this accident.
Well, new at noon, railroad crossing arms are not working on Military Highway. Now, this is at the railroad crossing between Robin Hood Road and Northampton Boulevard. Crews are on the way to fix that problem, but there could be some delays while repairs are underway.
We are getting a closer look at the damage to the USS Fitzgerald. The Navy released new pictures of the damaged destroyer. These pictures were taken by a dry dock in Japan this week. The ship is undergoing repairs right now after it collided with a massive cargo ship last month. 7 sailors died in that crash, including 37-year-old Gary Ream from Hampton. The cause of the accident is still under investigation.
Live now to the Coleman Bridge. Toll relief could be on the way there. Congressman Rob Whitman wants the Navy to help share the cost of maintaining and operating the span. Now, right now it costs 85 cents to cross with an easy pass. Whitman wants to bring that down to 50 cents per crossing. Now, he says daily drivers pay up to $500 a year in tolls. Well, it's the controversy putting neighbor against neighbor in a Virginia Beach neighborhood. More than 100 geese rounded up and killed by the USDA.
Yeah, some neighbors in the Kings Grant neighborhood say they were a problem. Others say it was just a cruel act.
I could cry talking about that, just thinking about the geese and the goslings that were rounded up and the screams that probably happened, being led to a slaughterhouse, and the screams still continuing because geese mate for life and they love their families.
Well, neighbors say a petition circulated that wanted the geese killed. Some say they never even saw that petition. Community members are holding a peaceful remembrance march for the geese tomorrow afternoon.
Well, no matter which side you fall on, this is getting attention up on Capitol Hill. Congressman Scott Taylor released this statement yesterday saying, quote, "My office is requesting information on the process used for these roundups and to seek transparency for our community on this issue. Particularly troubling is the fact that neither the city nor the local Department of Agriculture, that office, was aware of the roundup and euthanization."